What's good, everyone? This is Jin, and welcome back to Jin&Nolar's channel again for another showcase and session. I think I'm actually going to start doing weekly showcases on like Saturday based on, random unit at 100% potential and level 10 links. So starting off, this guy I've had rainbowed with max level links for a few months now, but I really haven't had the opportunity to test them out, but this unit's pretty good still to this day with level 10 links across the board. The link levels certainly do help the unit in terms of, staying somewhat relevant in today's state of dokkan battle. But with that being said, let's go ahead and test out, how this unit performs overall on the Goku's family setup. And let's break down the stats real quick. So again, this is the super strength type Namek Saga Super Saiyan Goku unit. The transforming unit starts off as base Goku and then goes into the Super Saiyan mode as well as the Rage mode. So from a skill set standpoint, leader skill Super Saiyan or Planet Namek Saga category key +3, HP increase of 130%, and then attack and defense increase of 170%. So nice little lead for the Super Saiyan category. Obviously a lot of fun with that setup. From a super attack ability standpoint, causes immense damage to enemy and raises allies' attack by 30% for one turn. So while in base form, this guy does provide an attack boost to allies on the rotation, especially if he's the first attacker on the turn. And then for the passive skill, attack and defense increases 77%, and then attack and defense increase of 15% with each attack received up to 59%. And then will transform when HP is 70% or less, starting from the third turn from start of battle. So again, one of the critical things about this unit is you do want to fully build up the passive increase of up to 59% toward attack and defense before this guy transforms, because post-transformation, it is going to be really driven by how much in the secondary passive in the base Goku version that you're able to build up beforehand. Now in terms of links, with base, you've got Z Fighters, again level 10, attack increase of 20%, all in the family as defense increase of 20%. Saiyan Warrior Race is attack increase of 10%, Saiyan Lineage is key +2 and attack and defense increase of 5%. Shocking Speed is key +2 and defense increase of 5%. Prepare for Battle is key +2 and attack and defense increase of 5%. And lastly, Fierce Battle will be attack increase of 20%. This guy does have an abundance of categories: Planet Namek Saga, Pure Saiyans Transformation Boost, Goku's Family, Super Saiyans, Kamehameha Final Trump Card, Exploding Rage, Saviors, Connected Hope, Turtle School, Miraculous Awakening, and Powerful Comeback. So a lot of different variations of categories and team builds that you can go with this particular unit. Now, once you're able to transform into the Super Saiyan Goku, there are a couple of changes with the super attack as well as the passive skill, along with an active skill able to implement, post-transformation. So, starting off from the super attack, this guy will raise defense and cause immense damage to enemies, so you're able to stack up the defense once he transforms into Super Saiyan, so especially given some of the longer drawn-out battles, like potentially Infinite Dragon Ball History or even the Legendary Goku event, you're looking at pretty nice defensive stats for this unit toward the end of the battle. Now in terms of the passive skill, it's an attack and defense increase of 80%, attack increase of 59% for the rest of the battle after receiving attack, medium chance of guarding all attacks, guard activated against all attacks, and high chance of performing critical hit for 3 turns when guard is activated. So he does have some very nice defensive abilities, along with the ability to stack up defense through the super attack. So in some cases, this guy can be very, very beneficial from the tougher battle settings. Now, he does have an active skill, which is the Rage mode, and can be activated when HP is 50% or less, starting from the 5th turn from the start of battle, one time only. And in terms of the overall links, I think the ones that do change is All in the Family becomes Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan at level 10 is attack increase of 15%, and I believe the Saiyan Lineage will be replaced by Golden Warrior, which at level 10, all enemies defense minus 10%, and then key +1. So a lot of useful skill sets through the links as well. Now in terms of like the Rage mode itself, there is like 2 variations. So you got the 8 to 11 key super attack, which is a Meteor Smash, which will cause supreme damage to enemy, and then the Super Meteor Smash at 12 key will cause immense damage to enemy. And he does have a passive skill where it randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow type rainbow type key spheres. Now the only problem with this unit is it's obviously a rage mode, so it's only a 1-turn activation of it. But if you're looking to mitigate damage for the team, or mitigate HP in general, this is probably a useful thing in some cases. Now, just trivial information, like release date for this guy was May 31st, 2019 in JP, and then October 3rd of 2019 on global side. The last thing I want to cover is 12 key multiplier, which is 150% for this unit. So with all that being said, and you saw it in the thumbnails, this guy is able to put up some decent offensive numbers, along with having the defensive capabilities of either stacking up defense or or building up the guard ability based on the passive skill. So again, like I said, you can get upwards of 4.5 million given the right rotation. Now in those cases you're probably going to have double support on the rotation, but even with only one supporting floater scenarios, you're looking at upwards of 3.8 million in terms of like overall attack stats. And defense, I've seen anywhere from a range of 200k to upwards of close to 300k, just dependent on where in the battle position you are in terms of like how many battles you've gone through in the stage itself, I guess is probably the best way to explain it. I think personally for me, what I love about this unit in particular is it's debatable that the AGL meta cooler really started revamping kind of like the way super attack animations work, but this guy really kind of set the bar in terms of dokkan implementing new super attack animations going forward. I feel like for this particular Goku unit, the animations were so clean at the time. I think it kind of set a precedence as to what the expectations were going forward in terms of like SA animations. So that's kind of like my thoughts about it, looking at it in hindsight. From a positional standpoint, like a shifting standpoint, I really do feel like this unit's super attack animations really kind of set the standard a little bit in a lot of ways. So that's the way I feel about it. I mean, it still looks very, very clean to me. Obviously, some of the newer animations look better, and that's just a given because I mean, the flat out answer is they're newer units. Of course they're going to look better, but this guy's super attack animation still looks pretty damn good in my opinion. And that's really one of the underlying drivers as to why I like to occasionally run a team with this guy included. This guy could certainly help with, I think certain Super Battle Road settings where you're missing a unit or two within a certain category because of the abundance that this guy's on. So I think he's certainly a viable option in some cases. In a lot of cases, for me, it's just purely a fun unit to run. I do like the build-up type units, where you literally have to go throughout the battle in order to fully exploit their skill sets. I do kind of like the build-up phase of it. So that's one of the reasons as to why I kind of tend to enjoy this unit. And with level 10 links across the board, his attack stats greatly improve as well. So I think all in all, it's a very good unit still to this day, and a lot of fun. So look, I'm a little bit biased when it comes to units that build up, like Tech Vegito Blue or Strength Kaioken Blue Goku, or I don't know, the 5-year LRs even, but they're a lot of fun to me, and I certainly enjoy that that mechanic of the game. So it's a lot of fun for me, and this one's no different. It just kind of shifts things up a little bit. It makes it a lot more interesting in terms of like the battle itself. You're not really all out, full sprint at the beginning. It's more of I wouldn't equate it to a marathon, but you kind of have to build up a little bit, and it's a lot of fun. This unit's no exception when it comes to that mentality. So yeah, I mean, if you have this guy sitting in your box and you're wondering how this guy performs, well, you're kind of getting a glimpse of how this guy does with 100% potential and also level 10 links. I think it's personally worth it because it's not only a fun unit, but he'll get an easy A at some point. So it's just a matter of when, but when he does, I'm sure he'll be much, much better, and your level 10 links will be already taken care of. Alright, we'll go ahead and close things out here. Hopefully you enjoyed the video and showcase. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.